Let me tell you a truth that very few people will admit. Greatness is not loud. It doesn't shout. It doesn't always wear a crown or come with applause. Greatness often walks quietly, seen only by those with eyes trained on the long road ahead. You see, we live in a world that praises quick results, viral success, overnight stars. But true greatness, that's built slowly, brick by brick, day by day, in silence, in solitude, when no one is watching. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, you have to be willing to wake up before the world does. Not just out of bed, but out of old habits, out of comfort zones, out of the mindset that says, I'll do it later. Discipline is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's choosing growth over comfort. It's showing up on days when everything in you says stay down, and when people ask how you made it, you'll say, I didn't wait to be in the mood. I moved anyway. Look in the mirror. That reflection, that's your biggest competition. Not your classmates, not the people you follow online. It's you, the one who doubts, who delays, who sometimes forgets how powerful they really are. But here's the thing, you were not built for smallness. There's a mountain inside you, and your job is to climb it. No shortcuts. No one else can carry you there, but every single step you take, every struggle, every sacrifice, it pushes you closer to the summit. The world doesn't owe you greatness. The world doesn't hand out greatness. It doesn't care about what you could have done, only what you chose to do. Every moment you waste waiting for someone to notice your potential is a moment you could be using to prove it. Show up again and again until the world can't ignore your effort anymore. And let's talk about value, your value. It's not in how many likes you get. It's not in what you wear or where you come from. Your value is in what you build, how you think, how you treat people, and how you refuse to give up when things get hard. Being high value means you know who you are and you won't settle for less than you deserve. Not in your goals, your habits, your relationships, or your future. So keep climbing, keep building, keep showing up, because greatness isn't given. It's earned by those who are bold enough to begin, patient enough to persist, and disciplined enough to finish. People think confidence means being the loudest in the room, the one who always knows what to say, who walks in and turns every head. But that's not real confidence. That's just noise. Real confidence is quieter. It's steady. It's rooted. It comes from one place only, knowing you've put in the work. That's it. Confidence is not something you're born with. It's something you build. So many people are waiting to feel confident before they start. They say, once I'm sure of myself, then I'll go for it. But that's backward. Confidence doesn't come first. Action does. You don't need to have it all figured out to begin. You just need to move. You need to start. And that first step is going to feel scary. That's okay. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's doing it while the fear is still there. Fear shows up when something matters. That speech, that job interview, that conversation, that dream. Fear whispers, what if you fail? But what if you don't? What if this is the beginning of everything you've been waiting for? Don't let fear trick you into settling. It's only a signal telling you you're stepping into something bigger than yourself, something worth doing. Here's the truth most people don't tell you. Confidence comes from keeping promises to yourself. Every time you say you'll do something and you actually do it, you build a little more trust in yourself. That trust becomes belief. That belief becomes momentum. That momentum becomes power. It's a cycle. Confidence isn't magic. It's the result of hundreds of tiny moments where you chose to show up, when it would have been easier not to. Comparison is a thief. It will rob you blind if you let it. You'll look at someone else's highlight reel and forget how far you've come. But here's what you need to remember. You're not here to be them. You're here to be you, unapologetically, authentically, powerfully. You don't need to match someone else's timeline. You just need to keep moving forward, even 1 inch at a time. That's progress. Confidence is earned in the quiet hours, in the discipline, in the struggle, in the small wins no one claps for. So don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfection. Walk into the world as you are and trust that with every step, you're becoming everything you were meant to be.